What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. The reason I haven't been doing daily uploads is because I've had homework, a lot of homework, so I'm going to switch to every 2 days. Sometimes I might not be directly on schedule, but so that's why. So I have 3 games here out of the 4 that I played in the tournament last Sunday. It was amazing. I think I did okay. And there were 4 games, and these 3 games showcased that everybody makes mistakes, and not everybody is perfect at chess. In fact, some people maybe, but not everybody gets a perfect score. So I got 7th place in the tournament. I think I did okay. And yeah, we'll analyze the game. So this is game 1, and yeah. So I'm playing with the white pieces. I play e4, e5. Oh, sorry, c5, knight f3, and e6. So I'm not used to this opening. I'm pretty sure it's the silicon defense or something like that. So I don't know how to react. So I just develop normally. I go bishop c4, and he immediately takes out my bishop, going d5. I take, and I go back to d3. He brings his knight out to c6, and I castle. He brings the bishop out, also lining up this in the future. So yeah, he goes bishop d6, and then I go b3. Going like maybe this in the future, and then connecting my rooks and bringing my queen up in the future. He develops a second knight, f6, and I go bishop e2, and he pushes his pawn to d4. I bring my knight to a3, and he cancels. c3, and he hits my knight. I'm not worried about damaging my pawn structure here, because my queen's covering. I mean, I'm okay with the queen coming out, but in this game I was really nervous, so I decided not to risk it, and I went bishop e2. So if he took, I can take back. He took, and I took. And then he went queen c7. Definitely I can now tell what he's trying to do. I'm fine. This is not mate. It is a free pawn though. I don't think I saw that. That's right. I took his knight, and he took with his pawn. The reason he took with his pawn and not with his queen was because he wanted to maintain this lineup. It did double his pawns, so that might cost him in the future. Anyways, I take on d4, he takes back, and I take back. And I didn't notice that my knight was hanging. I'm so sad. I wish I'd seen that earlier. And I'm really terrified by this bishop not letting my rook come in. So yeah, that's how I'm feeling right then. And then I take this knight and damage his pawn structure, opening up his queen. So I go take on f6, and takes back. Then I give a check. I go queen g4, and then I bring my rook over. He can tell what I'm doing, but I'm going here, and I want to go here. You can see that he goes rook g8. I go here, hoping to pick up this pawn on f6, but he decides he wants to trade rooks. And I take on e8, and he takes back, and then I take the pawn with check. He goes here, and I go all the way back because I don't want this bishop to go maybe like, I don't know, I just feel like I don't like this bishop. I'm going to probably kick it out sometime. So yeah, that's why I go back. And he goes rook e6, and I offer to trade rooks. He declines, and he goes rook e6, and I give check. And I thought this was checkmate because I thought like this was checkmate, but then I didn't see that bishop could block. I was like so happy that I could get finally my first win of the tournament. First game, first win. It was gonna be epic, and I didn't see that. Maybe that's why he puts bishop there. He brings it back, and I make a little breathing hole. H3. It's not really helpful though because that's kind of blocking everything. And he pushes to c5. I bring my rook back, and he goes queen c6. Can you guys spot mate for black? It is queen to g2 with the rook blocking. I did not see that. I went lazily queen d1, and he checkmated me. First loss, I was heartbroken. I literally thought I was not going to win another game. But the second game I won. I'm not going to show that game. It was pretty boring. But then game 3 between King Kevin 13 and me. I'm playing with the black pieces this time. He goes e4. I respond with e5, knight f3, knight c6, and knight c3. I go bishop e4. He goes bishop, what's it called? Oh, bishop c4, and I take, damaging his pawn structure, but also opening up his queen. I bring my next knight out to f6, and he goes back, defending the e4 pawn. I castle, and he goes trying to pick up my knight. I don't like that, but so he went bishop g5, and I don't like it, but like it's fine. If he takes, I take, and then again, I can maybe go here and try to get a pawn. So I'm fine with that. And then if he castles, this is a huge threat. That's a huge threat. Arrows. Not this. That could be mate in the future. But he goes knight h4. I'm tired of his bishop just standing there, so I kick it out. Pawn h6. He goes back, and I don't know what I was thinking here. Actually, no, this is not the move that I made a huge mistake. I go b7, and he brings his queen out, and I make a huge mistake. Not that, not that. Why do you keep saying it's that? Okay, I go a5, he castles, and I blunder my bishop. I didn't see this. I saw the queen. I don't know what. I don't know why. I must have thought that my queen was here or something, but blunder it, and he snap takes a6. Well, yeah, it took 2 seconds to find that move. But, anyways. And you know what's funny? Which was actually kind of like trash. Like, it almost probably lost me the tournament, maybe. One of the games where this game actually, literally the person with the white piece was supposed to 10 minutes and 5-second bonus, but he only gave me 10 minutes, and I didn't even notice it. So you'll see what happens. Do I lose because of that? We'll see. Anyways, I take that free pawn. I'm super happy. E4, the middle is mine, and then he brings his bishop back to d3. Oh my god, that was super weird. Anyways, he went d3, and I just dropped back to d6, and he brought back his knight to f3, and I start making an attack on this side. And this is guarded. It's not guarded. Oh no. We'll see what happens. He takes on b5, I take, and he takes, and I blunder to yet another piece, and I'm not feeling good right now. But I figured out a pretty good move. I go queen b8, takes, and I'm hitting this pawn. Does he see it? He does not, but he counterattacks with a much more prominent piece getting attacked. My rook on f8. I push, also trying to take the bishop, and he drops back to a3, also guarding the b2 pawn. I drop my bishop, can't talk. Drop my knight back to e7, and he starts pushing some pawns. I don't like that. I take, he takes. I undouble his pawns. That probably wasn't the best of trades, but it's fine. I push my other pawn, hoping for another trade in c5. Takes. And he offers to trade the rooks. I do not take. I think he was really happy. We were on a Zoom call, right? And literally his face like, I can't see him, I forgot. He was super happy. He thought I hung a rook, but he forgot. Take on b8. Then he takes that free pawn. I'm not happy about that. And then I hit his bishop on on a3. He takes my pawn while defending his bishop on c4, and I push some pawns on f6. Right now I'm down a full rook, but we'll see what happens. Puts his rook on b1, controlling that open file. I don't like that. I'm gonna come and take his rook right out of there. I go knight c6, and he hits my knight. And this looks like a blunder on my part. And it's not a blunder, but it looks like one because I'm threatening mate. If he takes, he can't do anything. It's mate. He saw that, and he created a little hole for his king. I was really mad about that, but I moved my knight, hitting this pawn on c2. He offered to trade rooks. I don't see any other way I can get out of this because if I go here, let's say to c8, he just takes. The other thing I can do is no, I can't even go knight c6. He just takes. Literally, only thing I can do is take. So that's what I do. I take on d6. He takes with his bishop, and I take the pawn. Now I'm down 4 points of material. c2. I go knight c2, take the pawn, and he pushes pawn. I'm afraid he's gonna get a queen, and my king is not fast enough. I can't. If 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not gonna reach there in time. So I go knight d4. He pushes. I go knight b5. He pushes. I bring my king. He goes here, defending his poor pawn. I go here. He pushes. I take, and hit his knight. Checked, and I go here. Now I'm done 6 points of material. King e5. Check. King e6. Pushes the pawn to f4. Push, take, and push on the pawn. Go back, take, and brings the king. I bring my king, he brings his king. I'm faster. I'm on h5. Pushes, go back. Goes knight c4, go h6, e5, and go back. Because that's the only move I have. That also, I don't have any moves that actually protect my pawn. That's guarded. G7. Brings his king to e4. I go here. The only move that defends. I mean, I could have gone here, but I go f6. He brings his bishop. He's gonna go here. You can tell. He goes c7, and I go back. And he goes here, and my only move to defend the pawn is h6. And he gives a check, and it seems like all is lost. He takes on g5. I take on f6, and he goes here. I go here, and then I go f6, and then he makes the worst blunder of his life. King h7. Can you spot the winning move? It's not a winning move, but it's a move that saved me from a loss. If you said king to g5, you're correct, and gives a check. Nothing he can really do here, and I take it home. Wow. If he had not traded his live squared bishop, this might not even have happened. Or if he had not made that stupid blunder, like, if he had gone here, what can I do? I'm probably going to go towards the... Actually, no. The best move would probably be here, and then... Probably here, 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 is defending. Then I have to go here. And then he just goes king a6, and I mean, I can go here to g8, and then what does he really do? Here, here, and then king h7, and then I take, and then you know what's funny? Okay, this is like a bonus thing. I don't know about you guys, but I can checkmate with a king and rook more than I can with the king and queen. I always stalemate. But watch, this is how actually you do it. So what you have to do is get your king. I'm gonna make it so like the black king like is in the best possible moves. Get your king literally right over the opponent's king. So right there, right? I mean, let's say to make it easier, I'll make it so the black king always wants to go towards the middle because that's like the farthest away, right? And then the most you can do is here. Then you go here, and sorry, and you go here, 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 and then here. Check. And you just have to bring it until, I'm just going to force it. It's going to take a little while, but you have to coax the king into this position. And then, how do I do this? Okay. Like this. You have to do it like that's checkmate. Rook on the back rank, king 2 spaces up. Okay, we're getting off track. One last game. I'm I have a loss, a draw, and a win. So I'm 1.5 out of 4. It's not looking good. I'm 11th place right now. How do I get to 7th place? Do I draw? Do I win? Or do I even lose and everybody else drops out and I somehow make it to 7th place? We'll see. Let's do it. E4, E5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop e5, and the best move in this position, e7. Cancel, and he kicks me out a6, and then a non-standard move, b5. It's just, if you want to castle this side, it's just not gonna happen. Now he's gonna have to castle this side. That's not a really standard move. I go back to b3, and he goes knight b6. I create some tension. A4, take, and he brings out his bishop to c5. I go for his knight here on d5, castle, and I hang this knight on g5. Takes. Okay, some of you in the comments are going to say this is not a hang knight, and here's why for those of you who don't understand. Once you take, you go here. And this, the best move is here, and then black is just up a pawn. That's what I mean, so people who say this is not a bad move, yeah, you're still going to lose a pawn no matter what. Wait, because, yeah, take, here, and then let's say you do something crazy like, let's say you go here. What are you supposed to do here? How are you not going to have the queen take? Like, maybe if you're saying going here, then you just move out of the way. You stay here. And then you can take, and then it's nothing. You're gonna end up down a pawn no matter what. So, I thought I had hung a knight on g5. Then I take the knight, which is the dumbest move, because I should have played d4. But he takes, and then I took, let's see, 937. It took me 3 seconds, which is actually pretty good, I would say, to find d4. Okay, what does this do? It attacks the queen and the bishop. I mean, the best move, like I told you guys, is e7. He blunders his queen. You know what would have been funny? If I had played rook takes and he had still not seen it and said this and then did this. That would have been kind of funny, but I was so happy that I took immediately, even the 5-second bonus time, literally I took 1 second to take it, and I was so happy. And then now I'm up a rook, which is still not that good. I mean, it's good, but it's not great. So, okay, I'm up a rook. How do I finish this game off? Well, he kicks me out my bishop, 8-6. I go back to e3, and he takes that free pawn. I'm so mad I did not see that. And so I'm threatening to take this little pawn on c6. He obviously sees that. That was a really bad move, though. I can just take that. I didn't see that, though. I didn't see that. So he goes bishop d7, and I go here. And now I see that I could have taken, and I'm literally crying. no, I'm not crying. But I'm like, oh, how did I miss that? He finally sees it, and blocks, not blocks, protects, going rook d8, and I take on b2, and now I'm up 7. Goes bishop e5. And the reason for this move is discovered attack. Right before I had played take on bishop b2, I knew he was going to do something tricky with the discovered attack. I was scared that he had this. But except for this, except for to h3, he had something to h2 with like with check, or let's say the bishop was here, and then I had to take or move to the side, and then he took. I was so scared. I was so happy when I realized he couldn't really do anything here. He still thought I would miss it. I didn't, luckily, and I go queen c1, and he goes bishop c4, hitting my rook. I offer a trade of rooks, d1. Obviously declines. You don't want to trade when you're down material. I go d7, and he goes rook c8, and I make a lock for my king on g3. This was actually a mistake. Why is it a mistake? In the future, when things are cleared out, he can go bishop d5, and what that does is it just blocks out this, and then one simple check, it's not even a loft anymore. One simple check is still back rank mate. I didn't realize that. When he has a dark square bishop, this works. I should have done h3. Anyways, he's literally going for the same thing. Hits my rook, and then he's probably going to go here. So he goes e6, and I drop all the way back, and like I said, he goes h3, and now one check that can't be blocked or taken is literally just mate. And this is when the ultimate sacrifice works. I go bishop h6, taking that pawn, takes, and I lost one pawn in material, of course. But look at the king. One pawn are protected. You can't really count. Yeah, it's protecting these squares. What about this square? What about this square? The squares actually close to the king are not protected. The pawn is like kind of protecting the knight. And these rooks don't even count as protecting. They're not doing anything. And my queen is just all over the place. And yeah, so I was hitting the bishop. So he goes back to e6. And I go rook d3, maybe going for a rook lift in the future. So yeah. He goes f6, which is a blunder, obviously. Now nobody's protecting this knight. Take with check, g6. And then I take with other check, f6. And apparently the computer is saying here is the best move because the only way to stop mate is here, and he can't even take. And then what? Okay, and then the best move apparently is like this is pinned, so you have to go here, 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 here. If you take, actually, don't even do that. Wait, let me think. Here, 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 and then the best move is probably something like this. Then just go here, check, here, checkmate. And the computer's telling me to do that. I obviously did not do that. I mean, I could have seen it, but I didn't. Instead, I just take that pawn, which was free on c6, and now I'm up 11. He offers, doesn't offer, he's threatening to take, and I did the dumbest move of my life. I take. It's not that dumb. It's pretty dumb. I thought it was okay because then after this, I have 2 rooks, he has 1. Yay. At one point, I'm up 16 points of material, which is just crazy. E6, and he takes back. And I start pushing my pawns, h4. Hits my rook, I just go there. A3, nothing is stopping this pawn right now. He just brings rook. I just bring my king up because I don't want to give him a check that will delay my pawn. He goes there anyway. I just give a check, and I just push h5. Get a check, go up to f3. There's nothing he can do here. There's no checks except for like maybe here, which is I just take. So he tries to take that pawn. I'm like, go right ahead. h6. Takes the pawn. h7. You can't do anything there. Check. I'm like, okay, I'll just run to g2. And he resigned. Because the only thing he can do here to stop pawn promotion, the only thing is here, here, here. You know what? If I was dumb enough to go here, 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 and now what does he do? Then the only thing he can do is like sacrifice himself, maybe with like. Wait, let me think. Wait, if I. This is the best move because one, it stops a check and also stops rook h1. Because if I had gone e2 here, and then, I mean, yes, I can do this, and I'm still up a rook, I'm gonna promote again, but like, it was just, the game will go on longer. So that was the 3 games. 7th place, like I said, 2.5 out of 4. Probably, it is my first online tournament, like the title, and I think this was the best game because of that queen taking trick thing. Let me find it. And also because, if you guys can see, I'm rated 636 rapid and he's rated at 1340. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit the like button and the subscribe button because we're on our way to 500 subscribers. And also, I know I probably made lots of blunders and my opponent probably made lots of blunders and lots of missed wins. Definitely lots of missed wins. So don't do any hate comments, and also I do read the comments, all those long comments, I do read them. But yeah, just don't like say you're bad or you're trash for not looking at that. I don't see it because while I'm analyzing the game, I'm not looking for every single detail. I'm just trying to make the video so I can get it out to you guys. Because like yeah, maybe going back to exactly E3 wasn't the best move, but I'm not gonna say in my video going to C1 is the best move. Because I mean, if that stops this, but like, yeah, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not looking for that right now. I'm just telling you guys what I played, why I played it. So just don't like say things, say mean things. Don't say mean things to anybody. It's just not nice, not good, not nice. Never do it. It's just dumb, dumb. Would you like that to say someone to you? So, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys like. I already said that. Oh, wow, I'm tired. Okay. Also, happy Tuesday. And, next video will come out on Thursday. And, it'll be about, uh, we'll see. Also stream this Saturday. You should be there. Twitch.tv/BobZucchini in the description. One last thing, if you guys want to sign up for tournaments like these, go to marshallchessclub.org, link in the description, marshallchessclub.org. All you need is a USCF ID, which costs a little bit of money, and then $10 per Marshall Chess Club tournament. It's worth it. It's fun. You also need a Zoom account and chess.com or Elite Chess accounts. So one of those. It depends on the tournament. I play in the Sunday Beginner. It's every Sunday for rated less than official 1200. Not on chess.com, on USCF. So yeah, I'm rated 450 on USCF. I think that's pretty good considering I only played 4 tournaments. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.